The average time for a new salesperson to go from fresh meat to a deal closing machine in a new company is between 6 to 9 months. Regardless of how successful your business and sales team is, that's a long time for somebody to ride passenger. That's why, as part of the business development strategy, the onboarding process is critical to setting up any new sales hires for success. Hey guys, it's Hannah here from Neighbourhood, where we help brands find, sell, and keep their people. Sales training courses can be expensive, and it's hard to find the right one that works for your team. This video won't necessarily replace one-on-one mentoring and training, but it will provide any fresh hires with the tools they need to hit the ground running. Having a clear sales training document with all the key information for new starters or a guide for long-term staff to refresh themselves is key to making those first few months productive and clearly outlining expectations for other staff. The result? A sales team who understand your business, your customers, and your sales strategy. So what does a sales training guide need? First up, it needs a welcome. Write a message saying how excited you are to have them on board and let them know that while this document will be detailed, it is not a contract and is not the complete list of expectations you have for them. It is simply the best sales training guide they'll ever read and an essential tool to help their first few months run as seamless and successful as possible. Next up, outline what training they can expect to receive, who runs it, and what they will learn at each session, and any required presentations, pitches, or projects. This sets the expectations from day one for both you and the new starter on what they should learn from the beginning. Then, talk tech setup. This is a simple outline of what technology they will receive as part of their role. Give them all the information they need and the logins for their brand spanking new technology. Next up, software and operating systems. Here you will explain what software and tools your business uses. Give them instructions on how to set up their accounts if necessary, and any login details they may need. For example, your CRM, project management program, or deal tracking software. Now you can discuss internal communications. Explain how you communicate internally, whether it be using Slack, Jabber, or another internal instant messaging app. Make it clear which channels they should join on their first day, or if there are any calendars to be aware of. Get them involved right off the bat and give them a shout out in the chat once they join the team to welcome them. Next up, have a chat around benefits. HR should cover most of this, but if there are any exclusive sales-only deals or benefits to work at the company, reiterate them so they can start making the most of them from early on. Then, make a list of the key people within the business they could benefit from meeting. Name people who make their lives easier, are the experts, the sales team leaders, or the person that brings treats into the office and is worth befriending. For the big hitters in the business, give them a couple of talking points or insights so they can make a connection right off the bat. If you enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest videos delivered every week to your inbox. Next on the list is to include some 100-day high-level goals. Outline what you expect the new hire to be able to achieve after their first 100 days. You're probably not expecting them to close multi-million-dollar deals, unless that's how your business rolls. By setting goals and expectations, they can refer back to them and strategize how they will reach it. Then you can break it down. Outline month 1 and give them a small goal to target here and set expectations of what knowledge they should have after their first month. Depending on experience, after the first month, you're expecting them to understand your business, the product, and pricing structure. An example of a goal could be to score 40 out of 50 on a product knowledge exam, or to present what they've learnt to the wider team in a monthly meeting. Then look at month 2. The second month will be focused on implementing the first month's learnings. Expectations and goals will be slightly larger, and this should be a chance for them to expand their knowledge through conversations with customers and internal stakeholders. Next, month 3. Now it's time to start kicking things into gear. Expectations should be set, and the new hire should be starting to fit right into the team and starting to hit their goals. By now, they should be armed for success with the tools and resources they require to nail their goals. Now we can talk about feedback and reviews. Will you be having weekly catch-ups or fortnightly? Explain what they are required to provide at each check-in, such as how they are traveling against their goals, any challenges, or what they are loving about the new role. Then, Outline the sales methodology and strategy. Link them directly to your company's sales plan and any other documents or resources that could help them understand how your business sells. Provide some required or suggested reading. Again, most of this will be covered by HR, but if there is anything in particular they should read in the first few weeks, such as company culture, organisation chart, or information on expenses and work travel, make sure you include this. If there is company guidelines or FAQs for new starters, write it all out here and give them as much detail as possible to save them needing to ask later on. Finally, round out any extra resources they should be aware of, such as escalation processes, how to conduct a demo, or if there's a group that will head down after work for drinks every Friday. You know, the essential stuff. Using the steps we've spoken about today, you can ensure any new sales hire hits the ground running and your business can start seeing ROI as soon as possible. If you arm your sales team up to the teeth in resources, information, and the support they require, you are setting them up for success in the long run, allowing them to do what they've been hired to do rather than blindly trying to feel their way. If you found this video helpful, then feel free to share it with someone you know that needs a hand with sales training. You can also subscribe to our blog, where you'll find a bunch more tools, tips, and templates to help you find, sell, and keep your people, just like Neighbourhood does. So that's it from me. Happy selling.